Hi Crafty Peeps, Enis here, and I'm just popping on to do a quick video on how to make some very tiny flowers. If you see these two right here, let me grab my ruler. And these flowers are about a ½ an inch square. So they are really tiny. And I've used a medium-sized seed bead in the center there. So anyway, I used this die from KSCrafts, and this flower die came from the Cute Bunny Face die set. And yeah, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of something that I'm working on with that set right now. So I'm just going to show you that. I've got a couple of those little flowers on right there. So but today I'm just going to show you how to do these flowers. So use your dies, cut out whatever color cardstock you want. And if you'll notice, there are there's 4 each, but there's 2 different styles of leaves. This one here is kind of fat, and these are a little bit more elongated and thinner. Okay, so you can decide which one you want to be your top and which one you want to be the bottom to your flower, but I'm using the wider one for the bottom and the narrower one for the top. So I have already cut out, just move these pink ones aside. I'm using a green and white to make these, and I'm also using my Dollar Tree score tool, which has a medium-sized ball on one end and a teeny tiny ball on the other end. So for these little flowers, the medium-sized ball is the perfect size. So what you'll do is you're going to turn your paper over to the wrong side, and you're going to want to be on something cushy. So what I'm on here is a cushy mouse pad. Okay, now they do sell pads that you can use to make flowers, but I don't have one, so I'm making do with what I have. And then you're just going to take the ball and push it in and kind of roll it around on the back side of those petals. And you want to do all 4 petals. And you're going to get a nice little cup shape. And doing this on a cushy surface really helps the ball to sink down into the paper and break the fibers. Anyway, once you get that done, you're going to turn it over and take your ball and press it down in the center. Okay, and so now we have, oops, let me get back in camera here. We have the little cupped leaves or petals for one part of our flower. So now I'm going to take the other piece, and this was the narrow, thin petal, and now I'm going to do the wider petal, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to press down and roll my ball onto the back side of the petals, doing all of them. Okay, working my way around. Okay, number 4. Then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to press in the center. Okay, so now we have the bottom piece and we have the top piece. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue, and of course you can use whatever kind of glue you want. And I'm just going to place a little dot in the center. Okay. And I'm using tweezers to place the top layer because it's going to want to lay on top of the other leaves. It's going to want, the cups are going to want to go on top of the cups. So you need to make sure that you're staggering. You see how I've got them staggered there? And put that in place. Just make sure that they're nicely staggered. And if you want to, you can use your score tool or your ball tool to press down in the center just to let that glue dry a tiny bit. Okay, and as you can see, our flower is already starting to form. Okay. All right, and then what I did was I took some very tiny, I guess it's sort of, it's not really a seed bead. It's a little bit bigger than that. I don't know how many millimeters, but yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to put another dot of glue in the center here. And I need to use my tweezers to pick these up. And I like to have it so that the openings on the bead go from side to side. I don't want it facing up because I don't want to see that hole. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm just going to hold it on for a couple of seconds so that glue can start to set. Okay. All right. And there we have, oops, some of my beads are rolling away on me. There we have a very cute, teeny tiny, let's see if we can see that. There we go. Little flower. Now, if the petals aren't pulling up as much as you'd like, once it dries, you can fluff them up a little bit with your fingers or use some tweezers to kind of pull them up. But that's it. Those absolutely adorable little flowers. Here's the pink one that I did earlier. Okay. Very cute. It's pink with white polka dots. And then here's the green one. Okay. Very lovely. And they're perfect for your small projects or fillers for even large projects. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Super easy, super fun, a little bit fiddly because the pieces of paper are so tiny, but if you use your tweezers and the right size tools, you will have no trouble putting these together. So thank you for stopping by and watching this video. I appreciate you stopping and spending your time with me. I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next crafty video. Bye, Crafty Peeps.